Everybody,
Hello.
we're back in the bus today. We're going to be working on finishing up the removal of the seat. And then following that, what we're going to be doing is removing the rubber that's underneath this existing seat before we toss all of that and get rid of it. Looking at it, I don't think that we're going to reuse it. A lot of what's on there is old. It's leaking. The seat itself is in
Awful.
really bad shape. Here, let me grab it so y'all can see it. And you probably saw it in in our time lapse video. It had quite a few layers of fabric. Or I say
Awful.
fabric. It's that naga hide that was just kind of stapled to it.
Awful refurb.
So what's left is the base for the chair, which is right there. I'm getting ready to climb up underneath, and Sarah's gonna be removing all of it. We're gonna do a video of that, and well, we'll do a time lapse of it because that's
Quicker.
yeah, it's quicker. You guys don't have to watch a 40-minute video. But once that's done, yeah, and hear all the cussing. Oh, it's in my eyes.
Go the other way.
So yeah, y'all get to skip all of that. One of the other videos that we're going to do after this one, we're going to go over everything that we've done up to this point, including everything that we have bought, all the tools that we have used, everything that we've run into, and the changes that we've made to our design. To kind of give you a rundown of what got us to where we're at today. And that way, if you're thinking about getting a bus, if you have a bus and you're wondering how to get to this point,
you'll get there.
You'll get there. It's a lot of research. One of the things that I do recommend doing is finding the Facebook groups that are for schoolies or for buses, or not necessarily schoolies, but there's people out there that are doing vans. There's people out there that are doing much older buses, fifth
RVs,
wheels.
What did you say, vans?
I did say vans.
Okay, so
there is a Facebook group for all of it, and you're going to find so much information going through those Facebook groups.
And even if you do join the Skoolie groups themselves, like, you can still get a lot of information and helpful advice from people on things. It doesn't have to be
there were a lot of roadblocks that I ran into where I was like, I'm not sure how to move forward on this.
Mm-hmm.
And just doing the research through YouTube, doing the research through we're part of Skoolie Nation. And that is an excellent community.
It is.
I know some states have their own Skoolie group for the state.
Mm-hmm.
But Skoolie Nation has really given us a lot of answers and given us a lot of direction. And the nice thing is,
like you said,
we have been able to throw ideas out there and get feedback from it.
Yes.
In almost real time, which has been outstanding.
Great.
And the ability to look at other people's builds.
Yes.
And say, yes, this is something that we like. No, this is something that we don't like.
Yeah.
And one other thing I highly recommend doing is going back and watching YouTube videos of prior bus builds and going through the things that they liked and they disliked after their bus build was complete.
Yeah, after being in it for maybe about a year or so many months.
You're going to learn a lot going through that.
Yeah.
So that video is coming up. We'll probably release it by beginning of next week.
Well, Monday, hopefully, yeah, for sure.
In the meantime, we're going to get to work on this seat, and we'll post that time lapse here probably within the next hour or so, along with this video. So, like always, y'all stay safe, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.